Well, as a former fighter, I was told a lot, you're too pretty to fight. You shouldn't be fighting. After I was done competing, I thought, why not create something that encompasses that? Initially, it was just really never too pretty to hit like a boy was really the first kind of idea that I had. And then after thinking about it, I thought there are women and girls in sports, like every sport, that a lot of them are male-dominated sports. You can be strong, you can be beautiful, you can be feminine, and you can kick ass, and that's great. And I think that a lot of girls, especially growing up, should feel like they can do that. And so that's really why I created the brand.
My motivation is for me to do better than I did the day before. So in the athlete world, it's very easy to fall in the trap of comparing yourself to someone else. But I just try to compare myself to what I did yesterday and try to do better today than I did yesterday. And where do I want to see myself? Obviously in a Marvel movie. I tell anybody that will ask, I will be in a Marvel movie one day, and I don't know if I'm being a good guy or a bad guy, so that's up to Marvel, but definitely in a Marvel movie. You get to see me next in season 2 Ballers because I start shooting again in 6 short weeks. So I've had a 5-month break, and now I'm getting ready to actually go back to work in a couple of weeks. So they can look forward to seeing me on HBO next summer with Ballers season 2. But if in the meantime, they can go to HBO Go, HBO Now, or HBO On Demand and watch the first 10 episodes of Ballers.
New opportunities opening up in the field that might not be as traditional as the ones that have been around for a long time. In the industry, whether it's public relations, marketing, special events, so if you're selecting a university or continuing to higher education, I would research and try to find a school that maybe has those classes and have strong programs in the field. There's a lot of opportunities for young women to get into the field. There's more and more women in the field, so I would just follow your path.
Serena and Venus Williams, I think they've just done so much just for sports in general, just being a black woman, and just being on top. I know this year they didn't do too well, but in the past they have, and they've just set such a high standard for women like me. So I'm in love with boxing, but comparing it to other sports, it's just, it's almost the same thing, it's just a little more violent.
In boxing, that is my greatest accomplishment. It really is. And it's one that very few people know about. I got together with Hal Miller, who ran the Golden Gloves. We lobbied former Senator Mike Malone, and we said, we got to get some money for kids. Boxing, Nevada is a boxing capital of the world. We're begging every year for money. The kids don't have equipment, they don't have uniforms, they can't travel, they can't compete. It's got to be, this is an injustice. So because of that, we lobbied. I lobbied everybody. I talked to everybody. And we got the law passed. I think that to be an official, be it a judge or a referee in this business, you have to be a warrior for your cause. You got to know that you're there for the right reasons, that you want to always pick the person that won, the person that should win wins.
I started playing football for the love of the game, and I said, you know what, I'm going to follow this wherever it takes me. Wherever God wants me in this, I'm just going to do it, because I knew I was supposed to be in football. But I never said I'm going to grow up and coach football. I never even thought about it, because there were really no girl coaches to even look at. Wendell Davis was taking over the team I used to play for, the men's team. It's like, you need to coach. You'll be great. Like, these guys love you, you know the game, you'll be great. And I was like, oh no. I mean, I don't think I'm supposed to coach. And then I did, and then from there it was like, Bruce Arians was like, you have to do this. He was like, you're made for this. And I still, at times, can't even believe it. But what I love is that I know other little girls can look at it and be like, man, I want to be on the sideline like, like Dr. Jen, like Coach Jen. And that to me is really powerful.